I put the needle down real slow, feel that static before the beat starts to flow. Fingertips trace circles in black, every scratch, every pop taking me back. These grooves hold my history, each rotation speaks to me. Mama's James Brown looking worn, that's where this whole thing was born. These grooves hold my history, every record tells my story, yeah. These grooves hold my history, that's right. Every scratch made me who I be. First record I bought with my own cash, had to walk 3 miles to make that dash. Corner store vinyl, secondhand gem, opened up my world right there and then. These grooves hold my history, like fingerprints left on wax. Every beat I ever stole, every break I ever broke. These grooves hold my history, every record tells my story. Come on. These grooves hold my history, you know it. Every scratch made me who I be. Remember that night in '85, found the rare press kept me alive. Through the hard times, through the pain, these black circles kept me sane. Remember that light getting me to fire, find a red dress kept me alive. Through my hard times, through the pain, these black circles kept me sane. These grooves hold my history, more than music in these rings. These grooves hold my history, teaching me everything. Now I'm passing records to my own kid, teaching techniques like my uncle did. Each groove deeper than the last, future building from the past. These grooves hold my history, like a map of where I've been. Every skip and every pop shows me where to begin. These grooves hold my history, every record tells my story. These grooves hold my history, one more time. Every scratch made me who I be. These grooves hold my history. These
I see you coming round here every day, asking lots of questions about the old way. Got that hungry look up in your eyes, but I gotta know if you're ready to rise. You say you want what I got to teach, but this ain't something that you just reach and grab like fruit from off a tree. First you gotta prove yourself to me. Where's your battle scars? What you got to show? How long you been practicing after dark? That's what I need to know. 10,000 hours just to get it right, fingers moving quick in the dead of night. Y'all think it's easy, push button flow, but real skills take time to grow. I started back when it wasn't cool, learned every trick, broke every rule. My hands tell stories of dedication, each cut and grooves an education. Where's your battle scars? What you got to show? How long you been practicing after dark? That's what I need to know. I got to make joy. I got to make joy. gadgets ain't gonna cut it here. Real knowledge comes through blood and sweat, you hear? I see potential in what you do, but passion alone ain't gonna get you through. This ain't about followers or likes, it's about staying up through endless nights until your fingers tell the truth about the price you pay for youth. Time to show me what you're made of. Raw talent ain't enough, kid. Gotta earn those stripes the hard way. No shortcuts to the top, then. Where's your battle scars? What you got to show? How long you been practicing after dark? That's what I need to know. I'ma need to know.
Late at night when no one's around, I'm still here, perfecting my sound. Been at it since the sun went down, trying to make these moves profound. Each mistake just makes me frown, but I won't let it bring me down, cause practice makes the style crown. Back, rewind, cut it up again, till my fingers know just where and when. Back, rewind, cut it up again, till the rhythm flows through my veins, my friend. Every scratch tells a different tale, every cut leaves a different trail. Been here since the evening mail, watching sunrise without fail. My neighbors probably think I'm lost, but they don't understand the cost of making something truly raw. Something that'll make them all pause. Something real that comes from soul, not some button that you roll. Keep it pure, keep it old, that's the story that'll be told. Listen, bro. Now you see what I've been doing, all those hours I've been moving, every pattern I've been grooving. Got a purpose, got a meaning. When you hear these sounds I'm brewing, you'll know why I kept pursuing, till my hands could do the speaking, till these cuts became my breathing. Rewind, cut it up again, till my fingers know just where and when. Cut it up again, till the rhythm flows through my veins, my friend.
hits different on these broken sidewalks now. Every crack tells a story that I can't decode. Time's hands reshape everything they touch somehow. Walking past signs that used to show me the road. Feel like a stranger in familiar space. Every corner holds a question I can't face. These streets don't recognize my footsteps anymore. Don't recognize. Change too much to claim what came before. These streets don't recognize my footsteps anymore. And I don't blame them, I'm not who I was before. Remember when we posted by the corner store? Now there's just empty windows staring back at me. The old man's shop where we count pennies on the floor. Replaced by something I don't wanna see. Every block feels like a different time zone. Well, man, memories fade like old payphone. These streets don't recognize my footsteps anymore. Don't recognize. Changed too much to claim what came before. These streets don't recognize my footsteps anymore. And I don't blame them, I'm not who I was before. Time moves different when you're far away. Faces blur like rain on window panes. What we build here starts to fade, like footprints washing off in waves. The basketball court still echoing with ghosts of games we played till streetlights came alive. Every shot we missed, every win we boast, now just photographs we struggle to revive. Some days I wonder if you walk here too, looking for traces of what we used to do. These streets don't recognize my footsteps anymore. Don't recognize. Changed too much to claim what came before. These streets don't recognize my footsteps anymore. And I don't blame them, I'm not who I was before. You thought I wouldn't find out. Yeah, you thought I wouldn't find out. Standing on the corner where we used to meet, back when trust was something I believed. Funny how time changes everything. Now I got questions that need answering. Saw you last week acting all cool, like nothing happened, playing me for a fool. But word travels fast in these streets, and what goes around finally comes back to me. What you gonna say when the truth comes out? When the truth comes out. What you gonna do when there's nowhere to run? Nowhere to run. How you gonna face what you tried to hide? 'Cause the truth's gonna hit when it's time. Remember back in June at Mike's spot, thinking no one saw what you got. Moving different, acting strange. Thought I wouldn't put it in range. Found out about the money you took, the deals you made behind my back, every lie you told to the crew. Now I got proof of what you do, and everybody knows it too. Your whole story's coming unglued. You can't take it back. Don't even try. Sass, this eight's all gonna fly. 20 grand missing from the safe. Well, I was locked up for 30 days, playing both sides of the fence, making moves that didn't make sense. Called my sister trying to scheme, said I told you to take the cream, but we both know that ain't true. Now the whole block's looking at you. Game over, cards on the table, time to own up if you're able. No more lies, no more games, time to put out all these flames. What you gonna say when the truth comes out? When the truth comes out. What you gonna do when there's nowhere to run? Nowhere to run. How you gonna face what you tried to hide? 'Cause the truth's gonna hit when it's time. Steaming pots and pans, mom's got calloused hands. 12 hours straight, that's the daily rate. Soy and garlic air, white folks stop and stare. Never understand, just another fam. Back in the kitchen where my mama used to slave every fucking day just to get us paid. Back in the kitchen where my daddy broke his back every single day, no time to look back. Speak English, they say, while they eating I'll pay. Fuck you mean too spicy, bitch, don't get pissy. Working double shifts while they all talk shit. Mama never quit, that's where I get it. Back in the kitchen where my mama used to slave every fucking day just to get us paid. Back in the kitchen where my daddy broke his back every single day, no time to look back. Kimchi in my veins, blood mixed with the strain of 1,000 nights of fluorescent lights. Count dollar bills through the midnight chill, learning how to fight, making shit taste right. Now I'm running this shit, got my own damn place. Show these motherfuckers what it takes. Honor every scar on my mama's face. Every burn mark tells me stay fucking in the kitchen where my mama used to slave every fucking day just to get us back. In the kitchen where my daddy broke his back every single day, no time to look back.
Midnight practice in my basement. Tables turning, hands are shaking. Pattern after pattern failing. Starting over, still creating. Mind keeps playing tricks on me, telling me I'll never be what I picture in my mind. Time after time after time. Can you hear me pushing past the static? Can you hear pushing past the static. Can you hear me? Through the noise I keep on practicing. Perfect timing slipping through my hands. Back to basics, back to where it began. Practice patterns till the morning light, till these movements feel just right. Every time it's raiders from my hand, just add it to bases, got you let it begin. Add it to sky, to my light, till these movements judge your smile. Can you hear me pushing past the static? Can you hear me? Through the noise I keep on practicing, Can you hear me pushing past the static? Can you hear me? Till my fingers find their magic,
Through the window, watch them pass by. Heads down in their phones, they don't look inside. Been here 30 years, watch this block change. Some say I'm stubborn, call me insane, but these shelves hold more than plastic and wax. Each groove tells stories, no turning back. Young kid walks in looking confused, says my dad told me this is where he got his blues. Last one standing on the street corner, still here spinning what they forgot. The needle drops. Keep believing in what we got. Elderly couple comes every Tuesday. Browse the jazz section, take their time, no rush. She remembers concerts from decades past. He just smiles, holding memories that last. Empty racks where hip-hop used to be, but my regulars still come through to see what's new in stock, what gems I found. We talk for hours about the underground. Last one standing on this street corner, still here spinning what they forgot. Keep on playing till the needle drops. Keep believing in what we got. They say everything's moving to the cloud, but you can't hold the cloud in your hands. Can't feel its weight, can't see its scratches, can't read the notes on the sleeve. Morning sun hits the dusty display. Another letter from corporate today. Time to modernize, that's what they preach. For some things in life you just can't stream. Got regulars coming from 3 towns away, say there's nothing like the way we do things. Maybe I'm the last of a fading breed, but as long as one person needs these beats. Last one standing on this street corner, still here spinning what they forgot. Keep on playing till the needle drops. Keep believing in what we got. Young faces press against the glass, looking in like it's a museum of the past. But to me, it's beating like a heart. And tomorrow, we start again. Sitting here with my pen and pad, mind's running like a marathon, going mad. Paper's blank, but my thoughts are full. Been at it since 6, now the night feels dull. Can't get these words to come out right. Something's blocking up my mind tonight. Looking at the clock tick away. Got beats playing, but nothing to say. Lost in my head again. Thoughts keep spinning like records, my friend. Can't find where they start or end. Round and round till the night descends. Round and round, round, round and round. Every line I write feels wrong. Delete, erase, been at it too long. Brains like static on the FM dial. Scattered thoughts piling in a pile. Want perfection, but I'm stuck on repeat. Fighting with myself over every beat. My mind's a turntable that won't stop. Mixing anxious thoughts on top of top. Pressure building in my skull, each tick of the clock making me feel small. Getting lost in what I think I should be, instead of letting the words flow free. Lost in my head again. Thoughts keep spinning like records, my friend. Can't find where they start or end. Round and round till the night descends. Maybe I should let it all go. Stop forcing every single flow. Just write what comes naturally, even if it ain't perfectly written like I think it should be. Time to break free from this loop. Let these thoughts just regroup. Found peace in accepting the mess. That's when the words flow best. Lost in my head again. Thoughts keep spinning like records, my friend. Can't find where they start or end. Round and round till the night descends. Up in this dusty space, searching through time, found this vinyl sleeve, yours from '79. Never knew you made music back in the day. Got your name on the label, what did you play? Every rotation brings a revelation to me. History spinning on this LP. Family secrets locked in these grooves for sure. Set up these tables, clean off the dust. First few seconds, wait, is that your voice? I'm stunned. Testing, message from my bloodline. Got chills running through me, pressing rewind. Your voice sounds different, younger and clear. Recording thoughts and hopes through the years. Something about leaving home, crossing seas. Fighting for dreams while holding your keys. Every rotation brings a revelation to me. History spinning on this LP. Spinning, telling me more. Family secrets locked in these grooves for sure. Fresh. I sip, yes. Each groove tells stories of sacrifice. Working 2 jobs, keeping dreams alive. Never told us about the band that you led, or the songs that you wrote, laid in your bed. Now I understand why music's in me. It's in my blood, running wild and free. This record's more than just plastic and sound. It's the bridge to the past that I finally found. Every rotation brings a revelation to me. History spinning on this LP.
It's been telling me more.
Family secrets locked in these grooves for sure. Thank you, Grandpa, for leaving this gift. Your music lives on, giving my soul a lift.